Hi guys, good morning. It's real early in the morning. All right, real early. If you guys can see me, you can see me. First of all, thank you for being here. Um, I want to talk about money and how people use money to abuse others. Just like money, period. You know, let's talk a little. We want to talk about money a little bit today. It's very important. It's a beautiful thing, guys, to have money. You know, money can help you out of disastrous situation. Money can make you live a real good life, you know? But money is also a weapon, right? It's a weapon. People use money as a means to control people. And if the people are sometimes gullible, sometimes desperate, or whatever they have going on, they will be gullible and they will get used, right? It happens in domestic violence situation. It happens, like I said, when people are desperate, homeless, just in a tight spot and need somebody to help them. You know, you might have a friend and you guys been probably friends since childhood and, you know, you fall short on your luck and you need some money. You help this person, right? A lot of times. You give this person freely a lot of times. But now that you are in a bind and this person, you know, has the means to help you, they kind of like dingle a carrot. They're going to give you the money, but they dingle it over your head. Hold on. Damn, I see the artist and I can't give him the money. I could give him some change. I'm 61. Hey, artist! 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 I could give you... Oh, be quiet. Good morning. Hey, let me give you an apple too. Hold on. I know you don't want food, you want money. Here you go, artist. God bless you. All right. Sometimes, you see, sometimes you can give money to the homeless, and sometimes you don't have money to give them. I only have a $20 bill. I need my $20 this morning. Okay? And I didn't feel like coming out of my car to change it out, give it to him. That's an artist, right? That is an artist right there. He's, oh my God, brilliant. His work, don't worry, I'm gonna get back to my story. His work, that's how we met. His artwork is amazingly beautiful. Beautiful. But he's just on down on his luck right now, and I want to say, I know he could get up, but it's hard. Okay, guys, please know that when you are homeless, God, thank you. I've never been homeless, but know that when you're on the street, if you talk to some of these people, when you are on the street, it's not so easy, boom, 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 to get back up, especially when you're really down. But you can if somebody's there to lend you a crutch. You feel me? Or if you have that determination, you can get back up. Everything is possible with God. But anyway, get back to the story with the friend. The friend is going to give you the money, but it's going to dangle it over your head like a carrot. Why? Because now he or she has the power and know you're desperate, so just want to kind of like play you a little bit, you know? I want to say that's a good friend. I wouldn't even want to take the money, but yeah, you're probably in a desperate state, so you are going to take it, you know? It'll take months to give you the money. You call in their phone. They won't answer. They won't answer. This is why I don't like to. I'm a giver, not a borrower, not a borrower. But I've been in spaces that I had to borrow before. It's not a pretty place, because when you're a giver, you're willing to say here. You know what I'm saying? But when you know, when you're borrowing something from someone, not everyone. Some people are gonna just freely say here, but some people, man, they let you work for that money. And now when they give you the money, they call you every minute for the money. They know you didn't have it. First of all, don't lend money if you don't have it. If you're looking at it like this, if you lend it, expect that you're not gonna get it back. That's the fastest way. Thank you, God. I got a parking. It's so hard to get parking around here. It's the hardest way to lose friendship. is to lend money. Just lend it with an open heart, and if you know, just expect. That's why a lot of people, friendship end because of money. So if you have it, just give it. Expect that you want it back, and you should get it back. But yeah, that's just how it is. They say don't lend money unless you just have it to give. Okay. And I don't know if you guys heard that saying before, but it's so true. You know. People use money to get sex from you, whether they do it subtly or outright. They use the money. Always, like, one thing I hate, like when I was younger, I used to date this guy, right? And we went to the store and everything. He took me shopping, and he would take out this coil of money. I was like, and I had to tell him. He kept on doing it, and I had to tell him, please, discretion. Like, you're not gonna impress me with your money like that. It's a turn off for me. That's what I'm saying. Some people, and everybody is different. Some people you can buy them with money. Some people you can't. You guys can say whatever you want to say. You cannot buy everybody with money. Some people live by integrity and principle. Real talk. All right. I know it's unbelievable. People, like, I always hear people say, "Oh, everybody has a price." If you live in a carnal life, and if you live in with so much lust for money, okay? Me, I'm not gonna sell my soul for no money, all right? And I'm not gonna hurt nobody for no money. I'm not gonna set nobody up for no money. These things happen each and every day. One thing with the guys that are so, one thing with the guys, I guess this happened to greedy women as well. But one thing with guys that are so very, very, very lustful, I'm not going to say good for them, but you put yourself in that situation because you're so lustful and greedy. So what happened is the girls, I'm sure they're still doing it. The girls would set up the drug dealers, entice them with sexy clothes, flirting and all of that. Women have their way. And would take them, yeah, we're going to have sex, everything. And this man don't know you from Adam's graveyard, right? And he want to have kinky sex, right? So what the girls would do is get them to the hotel. Oh, we're going to have a threesome, whatever. Start letting them drink, letting them smoke, all kind of stuff. And tell them, I want to play a game. Yeah, let's get bondage. And tie him up, you know what I'm saying? Tie up his foot, tie up his leg. Don't even know. This is probably sometimes married men, because married men, oh my God, they like very, very thirsty. And then what they would do is tie them up and get them ready for the abuser for come rob them. And sometimes these men used to get killed. All right? I'm sure an incident today still happen, but I'm just sharing some experiences with you. And they would tie them up, beat them, kill them, torture them, and take their money. They would do that. They definitely would do that. These men would get tortured and killed. And these girls would get a portion of the money for the setup. But my thing is, what I want to ask is, how could those parties in that action trust each other? How do you know, as that girl that did the setups, right? That set the other guy up. The guy, because what happened is the guy that she's doing it for likes her too. So she's going to do it for him, but he don't trust you either. He knows you're a skeezer. That's the word we used to use back in the days. He knows that you're a skeezer, so he don't trust you. You know what I mean? When you double cross somebody, cheating, lying, all of that stuff, nobody trusts you. You cannot be trusted. You're a conniver, a liar. Okay? So, yeah, guys, drop it in your comment if you know any stories like this. But and then, like, when a couple will live together, financial abuse will come in, because if the person is cheating, of course they have multiple parties that they're trying to impress. So you will notice that your money start getting short, and you're like, what's going on? And the whole time he's short in the money because he's taking his new supplies out. You know what I mean? He's setting up to leave the relationship, so he's abusing you with the money. And that also, he don't care if the kids eat. He don't care if you're going to be evicted. He don't care, because he's making his exit plan. He already checked out the relationship mentally. He checked out already. Yeah. Bosses sometimes abuse money, but it's they abuse by short paying people. You do know that men get more paid than women. You do know that sometimes on the job, what they'll do is, if they know that you're a person that have a toddy problem or whatever, and they need the work done, and maybe it's a holiday or something, and they need you to come in, on that holiday day or whatever, and you pick up your physical check because you didn't get the direct deposit for whatever reason. Please, guys, get direct deposit. It's so much easier. First of all, when it's a holiday, you get your money the day before. You know what I'm saying? So if they get the paper check, what the boss would do is say, work this day, and then you'll get the check. You know what I'm saying? Which is so foul. And sometimes, if you get paid on Thursday and the holiday falls on Friday, they'll say that the check's gonna come in and stuff like that. But you probably think, they're lying. And then you have things that you got to do with your money, and they tying up your money, but they just want you to come in. People abuse money in all type of ways. Money, guys, cause a lot of issues in relationship. I know I'm gonna miss a lot of the points, but they just dangle money over your partnership is another thing. Partners cheat partners. Make shortcut deals. It shouldn't be like that. But when you have a crooked partner, this is why you need to know who you're going into business with. Yeah, when partners, oh no, the man had his leg amputated. Oh man. When you're going into a entrepreneurship with a partner, make sure it's the right partner that you're gonna get in a situationship with. Okay, make sure. Partnerships usually don't work out, guys. When you classify your business, I'm sorry, guys. I just had when you classify your business, whether you're going to do it individual, whether you're going to do it where you don't get sued, which is a corporation, or you're going to do the partnership, and there's some other ones, whether you're going to do a non-for-profit, you just got to know how you're setting up your business. Yeah, but partnership is something else. Yeah, and then if you have if you're just dating some people, you might go out of your way to buy fancy car to impress people, buy fancy clothes, red bottoms, whatever you can't afford just to impress people. If somebody really like you, they just naturally like you. You don't have to do none of the extra, which is why it's funny, because sometimes these people that have the fancy car, right, the BMWs, the Mercedes-Benz, the Hummer, the whatever, right? Let's just throw Tesla into that. What they do is have this fancy car to impress the female. Everywhere they going, washing the car, like going crazy over it. And it's funny enough, him and all his fancy car. One thing you see, a lot of guys with a lot of fancy car, they don't have a house, no nothing, but they have this fancy car. Whether they live in a project with a fancy car, with a Hummer outside, with a navigator outside of the project, don't have what they would say a pot to piss in. All right, don't come for me, but because my thing is, if you're living in a project and you got an $80,000 car, come on, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Your priorities all screwed up. That's just my opinion. All right? It's just like me. I'm over here. I'm not going to purchase. One of the cars that I love the most is the Navigator. I'm not going to have a Navigator in this neighborhood. People could come sit on my car, jump on my car, scratch up my car. My Navigator got to go in my house. Okay? Like I said, this is my channel, and I'm just letting you guys know what I feel and, my point of view. Everybody have one. Leave your comment. When you guys leave your comment here, be respectful. If not, I'm gonna delete you. My channel or the way I carry myself is not like of disrespect. So I don't want disrespectful people coming here. I can't control people. But I will delete you and block you. I don't need you on my page. I'm not coming here. Everybody don't have to. Everybody is free to make their own opinion, but just be respectful. I don't care if you have a different opinion. I don't care about that. But just don't leave no curses. Don't be rude here. All right? This is a respectful house. All right? Yeah, landlords. Ooh, let's talk about them. Landlords abuse tenants. I help with tenant law, right? Because people don't know their rights. So the thing is, I was giving the girl the tenant book, right? And she told me that the landlord said to her that he was going to call CPS on her. CPS is the agency that take your children away if she don't pay her rent. And I said, what? That is out of order. Here, girl, here's a lawyer. Go call the lawyer on this harassment. A landlord's not supposed to be harassing you. He's knocking on her door every minute for the rent. You got to do this. You got to go to court and do your thing the right way. You're not supposed to harass. In New York State, you're not supposed to be harassing the clients which is your tenants. So definitely landlord abuse. Landlord call and text and harass for their rent. And I get it. It's a business and they want their rent because they got bills to pay too, to be fair. But that in the case that he was going to call the CPS on her, basically he's just threatening her. And then it's a lot of, basically I live in the hood. So they think that we don't know our rights. So they just come talk to us anyway, treat us anyway, slumlords, and they think it's okay, but it's not. You could go on. If you don't have a tenant book and if you don't know your rights, like I said, ignorant of the law is not an excuse. So you need to read up the law on criminal law, if you have kids, custody law, because when you do get ready to leave that relationship, you cannot take the kid from out of state, okay? You can't take that kid to another state, okay? Because the other parent, whether he's abusive or not, or she's abusive or not, they have rights as well. Visitation rights and stuff like that, okay? Know your rights, guys. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Friends, just like youth, they use money to control their friends as well. This friend get ostracized because they don't have money. So when they go out, your friend don't have no money. If you guys are friends, you're just friends. You're hanging out. You're just friends. If you got, you give. You feel me? I'm not talking about people that likes to take advantage and their pocket is full while they trying to drain yours. No, I'm just talking about we going out, we having a good time. Your friend is a little short. Buy him, if even one drink, right? If it's even one drink, buy him a drink as well. Buy her a drink as well. She shouldn't have to be standing off at the side drinking water. But first of all, you're the one that told them to come, I got you. People use money in those ways as well. You might have a car, right? Financial abuse, right? Your friend don't have any money. You say, come on, maybe your friend is depressed or whatever, desperate situation, right? And you say, come, we're going, say I live in New York. You might say, oh, come, we're going to Virginia for the day or whatever. Your friend don't have no money, but you say, come. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go nowhere without money. My mother always told me never to leave the house without your own money. I don't care what your friend got. Don't leave your house without money. But say you do, right? This is supposed to be your friend. They take you out of state. They're eating. They know you don't got no money. They don't even cut the sandwich in half and give you none. They sometimes plan to come back the day. Now they're going to take a week, another day or whatever, but you plan to come back today because you got to go to work. Now you're going to miss your job, or if you don't have a job, you probably have to do something in the morning, and now you're going to miss out, So just don't go nowhere without money. And when you do go someplace and you do have your little, what they call FU money, like me, I will put it in my scarf right here. Nobody has to know. Put it in your shoes. Tuck it in your bra. I know people say that's not right, but yeah. You understand me? Because especially like in the holiday season, people like to plan up and try to rob you, okay? You don't want to have everything you want to have your basket all in one bag, right? So you don't have everything in your pocketbook. First of all, I don't walk with money because who walks with money these days? But anyway, if you do have money, like a lot of people like to travel with a lot of money, tuck it in different places. That's all I gotta say. That's what I could think of now, guys. If I think of more things, I'll come on here and I'll hold on, guys. Let's see. I'll come on here and do another video, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of information out here, so I don't want to make a long drawn out video. It's a lot of stuff to cover. Lots and lots of stuff to cover. I don't want my car dirty. Sorry, guys. I just came out here to move my car early today. I hate getting up early on the weekend. I like to sleep in late, you know, because I get up so early every morning. But when I came last night, I came in at 12 o'clock, right? I live in the Bronx, guys. Listen, there wasn't nowhere to park, so I had to park like at a location that has the meter. And in New York, you have to, did I even talk about the government abuse yet with the finance? So you have to park, right, by the meter. So you have to move your car at 8 o'clock. So I just set my alarm for 7 o'clock. So now I'm sitting here doing a video for you guys. But say I miss say I get out of here like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get a ticket on my car. Wish that ticket is gonna be like maybe what, $65, in between $65 to $150. I do not give the government money at all, especially for your car for tickets. That's another thing. You know, you lend somebody your car, they don't tell you that they get ticket on your car. Say you have to go away and you leave your car with whoever. When you come back, they pile up so much ticket because they do not care. You know what I'm saying? They do not care about things. They are not responsible. You know what I mean? And then you get so much ticket on your car. You never get ticket on your car yet. You tell them they have to pay. It don't matter. It's in your name, so you're the one that's going to have to pay the ticket. So, you know, it's just like so much ways people get abused out here. The elderly get abused. They have somebody, their caretaker, taking care of them. Every minute they want money. Every minute, because, you know, especially if you're lonely, every minute they want to abuse you financially. You know, if you're a person that like to go to a casino, because old people love the casino. Every minute they want to go because they know you need company, so you're going to give them money too. They just basically using people. Use people out here. People use people in for financial gains, you know. And that includes staying in somebody's house and rent free. You start out good paying rent and then you just rent free, because in New York after 30 days you're going to have to evict them, start the eviction process, and it's hell. And you cannot. People do it. You cannot put their clothes out because they could make your life a living hell. You could get in trouble for that. Ooh, wee. So that's why, and I'm at a cubicle. I'm happy. I'm just happy. I don't need nobody living with me to give me headache. At this point in my life, I want the least headache I could have, the better for me. I want to travel, enjoy my life. I want to come from work and kick down and do what I want to do. You heard? I don't want headache. You got an empty room, and people want to come and rent your room, but they want to rent your room. If they stay there for 30 days, it's going to be an issue. They're going to act nice for the 30 days. Hear me well. And after that, it's going to be a disaster. When they get to know you, know your moves, study you, basically. You know? And then now they're not paying you no rent, and you know, you just got to do what you got to do. It's just, if you like living with people, that's okay. You could do that. I'm not doing it. In this time where everything is high, food, everything is so high, people are trying to, you know, find a means. You know, people are doing all type of hustle, but is it really worth it? Is it worth your peace? You know what I'm saying? Is it really worth it? It's the question that I have. I think I'm gonna do a short video. It just popped in my mind just now. Yes, God, I hear you. I think as I looked at myself just now, I'm gonna do a video. I don't know when, guys, about colors and the meaning of the colors, right? significance of color, and I want to do a video about that. All right, I gotta remember that. It just popped into my head. This page, guys, is a resource page, right? So it's a ton of resource, right? I was thinking about that the other day because I want you guys to be clear when you come here. I just don't think about narcissists, right? It's so boring to talk about narcissists every day. Yes, I started my channel because of the narcissists, but I'm not going to come on here. It's depressing to talk about them all the time. Energy is real. And I just want to share my life with you guys. I have multiple things that I'm interested in. And that's why I call my company Rose's Resources. I have a ton of resources. I am a resourceful person, all right? So you might get car information, domestic violence information for sure, information on your rent, information on your finance, information on entertainment, information to the youth, just a wealth of knowledge here, okay? I definitely do a lot of shorts, because I think the shorts help my channel. And I just love when you guys interact. I want to shout out to all of you guys listening to my channel. I don't want to make this a long video, but I do know that the government abuse, I feel like with all the food crisis, with what they said about the recession, it's all a setup, guys. They're the one mimicking everything. So please, give me a break. If you guys don't know that by now, well, you could go ahead and believe in this false hope of this world if you want to. It's all a lie. They create it. All right? They create everything that's happening. They create it. And nobody can tell me that you guys could please, let's have a conversation. You guys can think they're not mimicking the weather if you want to. I don't believe it. Because in my life, I've never seen people in Buffalo living in icicle houses. Icicle. Canada. All over the world. Florida is cold. You know what I'm saying? Places that, yes, global warming, yes. But still, there's other things involved, guys. You don't believe that they can mimic our weather, really. So now that you guys are eating all this fake food, do you believe that the food is fake? Do you believe it? Just like these fake relationships. All right? Open your eyes. Anyway, guys, please. I don't want to go on a rant. All right? Please leave your comment, like, and share. Okay? If you have other ways that people get financial abuse, leave it here. All right? Money is very powerful. Money is beautiful to have, but people kill their entire family for money. People set up people that they say they love. Fake love. You'll know them by their fruits just because of money. I'm not going to say money is the roots of all evil because it has a purpose. But when you're greedy, that must come to your life for money. These wicked, evil people. Just watch yourself out here, guys. All right? Things are not always what they seem. Okay? Open your spiritual eyes. All right, guys. Toodaloo.